how to mark up your components so that you can keep track of what goes where. Hola woodworkers, Paul Carlson here, small workshop guy. When I'm going to do a set of furniture or some sort of a build that involves a multitude of parts, if I've either made my own plans or I bought a set of plans, I need some way so that when I'm dealing with all these different pieces, and it can get really confusing if you've got a build that involves a lot of components. You cut those the right size and then you go put them in a pile, and then you wonder, hey, what is that? And you got to go measure it and look at your plans and try to correlate stuff. So there's an easier way. What I do when I get the set of plans, and this is a very simplified plan for an ottoman, is I label each of the components. So I label each of the components with a letter, A, B, C, D, E, and so forth. In this case, I'm down to M and N and O and P. So with that label on my plans, then as I cut or create my workpieces, I put a same label on the workpiece. For example, here's the workpiece. I decide what's going to be the top. I decide what's going to be the face. I know this is the front, according to my plans, is number M, letter M. So I put the M on there. I put the tape on the top and the face. So when there's no tape here, I know that's the bottom, and there's no tape back here, I know that's the back, not the face. All right, so I label it M, and I put it across the top and the face. I also decide, in addition to that being component M, I also decide, what the joints are going to be. So I say, okay, let's just make this 1. It's arbitrary. So on the label, I put a 1. See if I got that on tape here. I do a 1 on this side of this label, and then on the label over here, I do a 1 on that side. So I know this is my joint 1. Joint 2, joint 3, joint 4, etc. So that takes care of keeping track of which tenons fit into which mortises and so forth. And then finally, what I do is I want to keep track of, there's 2 M's maybe, front and back, and I've got it oriented so you're looking at the front. So what I do to keep track of which M is in the front and which is the back is I put an arrow that just points toward the front. I also put an arrow on the 2 side pieces pointing toward the front. That way I don't get them turned around. I might have had to customize the tenons to fit mortises depending on how the mortises got cut. So I don't want to be fitting one joint and then turning around and trying to put it together a different way. So real easy. Review again. Let me get a little closer up. I go letter for each component according to my plans. I indicate the face and the top by putting the tape across those 2 pieces. I indicate the joint by putting a number on the side, this side, and another number on the other side, and then I do the same thing here. And that lets me very quickly pick up a piece and look at my plan and know really quickly, saves so much time. I learned this the hard way. So that's an idea. Hopefully it's a helpful one for you. And a little bit of advertisement. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you do that. I really would like it if you got any value out of this, or maybe some modifications you'll do of your own style. Give me a like. And furthermore, comments are very appreciated. It's lonely out here. I don't have many people watching my videos and commenting. So if you could comment, I'd love it. And then finally, there's a group on Facebook, and I kind of monitor the group and administer it. It's really a group that's oriented toward small workshops, how to survive in small workshops. So I look for videos about small workshops. I look for tools for hobbyists as opposed to professionals. And it's really an interactive group. It's called Small Workshop Woodworking Community. So go to Facebook if you're on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, I'm not encouraging you to join Facebook. I think a lot of us should spend less time on social media. But if you're on Facebook and you look at the woodworking groups, join our group called Small Workshop Woodworking Community, and we'd love to have you. That's all I have for today. Small Workshop Guy, signing off.